Hi, I'm Miss Agahi Patterson. Today on the Raven Report, we have an awesome show for you, starting off with a ton of information on choice of studies. We'll also be highlighting another person for Black History Month. Then you'll get a look at South's new branding mascots. For sports, we'll take a look at this week's results and dive a little deeper with the swim and dive team and the wrestling team. All of this and more on the Raven Report!
Welcome back to the Raven Report. Today is February 26th. I'm your host, the man, the myth, the legend, Jackson Wilhoit. And we're going to kick this off with some mental health opportunities. We have a new series surrounding consent education. The first session is going to be on Wednesday, March 3rd from 3:15 to 4 p.m., hosted by Denver health educator Orlinda Ramirez and Ms. Friel. Use the nickname Consent to get in the Google Meet. Be sure to take advantage of those mental health opportunities. And now Choice of Studies is right around the corner. Let's take a closer look.
Hey Ravens, it's Chandrea, and Choice of Studies is approaching very quickly. Let's go check out some videos promoting classes that you can take next year.
I like business class because I like how applicable it is to the real world. Like specifically the personal finance unit, I know I'm going to use that later on in my life, so yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much the same reason I like business class. I also want to go into business, so having this foundation in high school is really going to help me later on.
My name's Abdi Ito. I'm a junior at South High School. So one reason why I really found finance a really important subject is because how important financial freedom is in America, and how it will benefit you in the future, realizing all the different ways you can achieve this goal of financial freedom and not having to worry about all those little minor things later on in life. And marketing, I feel is going to be really important, especially in our generation with the rise of social media apps such as TikTok, such as YouTube. Being able to advertise yourself, market yourself to a certain group of people and community, and learning how to win the audience, I feel is going to be really important in this coming generation. And it would be really good if you take it. I recommend it highly.
Hey, South Ravens. I hope you guys consider to take business classes. I teach with Miss Larson in our program. Marketing, for example, is one of the classes we have that is awesome. It is fun. Kids really enjoy it. We also have business law. Business law is a great class to understand how law works. We do contract law, but we also do personal law, criminal law. If you're interested in any law fields, that's great. But business law is really helpful when it comes to creating a business, being part of a business, and understanding the legal ramifications of a business. And we also have entrepreneurship, where you get a chance to create your own business plan for your own business. It gives you an idea of what it takes to create a business and to be your own boss. Take South business classes.
The accounting and finance class is going to cover the core concepts in the fall of accounting and finance, not only how to read financial statements, but really glean information from them and even create the financial statements. The spring course is going to be concurrent enrollment accounting. So you'll actually get college credit for that accounting course, and we'll go more in depth into financial statements, auditing, tax, and all of the intro level accounting things that you would learn at a college course.
Hey folks, I'm Miss Agahi Patterson, and I want to tell you a little bit about the amazing music courses that we have here at South. Whether you are a performer or just someone who likes music and appreciates it and wants to learn a little bit more about it, we have something for you. If you are interested in singing, maybe you want to try it out for the first time, maybe you want to try to be a better singer, or maybe you already consider yourself a singer. We have 3 different choirs available for you. Do not worry, we will never force you to sing one-on-one in front of anybody without your permission. If that's not something you don't want to do, we still have a space for you. You don't have to consider yourself a singer or feel like you know how to sing to be a member of our choir. We also have a beginning piano class available for people, and we are offering 2 new courses next year. One is a world music course where we learn about a ton of different countries and cultures and genres and their instruments and how they use music, how they celebrate through music. And then we also have a music of BIPOC in the US. So that is the history of music of Black, Indigenous, and people of color throughout the US and how they have really made the music industry what it is today.
Do you want to become a nurse, doctor, or surgeon? If so, come take health science, where you can learn
to take someone's reflexes, to take someone's heart rate and blood pressure, look in somebody's eyeballs,
do stitches,
run CPR,
check the oxygen,
run an EKG,
do some heart surgery. Just kidding.
Tired of staring at a screen? You should be in a PE or dance class. We have a lot of offerings here at South, and we encourage you to check them out. We have dance, where we have dance and human movement, and dance 2, 3, and 4 with the Dance Teacher of the Year. So come check out dance. We also have team and life sports where you get to play basketball, badminton, tennis, soccer, ultimate frisbee. Lifetime activities where we check out more non-traditional things like fishing, golf, snowshoeing, biking. We also have fitness and conditioning classes. So if you're interested in taking care of yourself, take fitness and conditioning, body works, or advanced weightlifting. And last but not least, we have our unified sports class, which blends Special Olympics, and we get to compete against other teams. So that's the best part of my day. We look forward to having you in a PE class next year.
You should join Speech and Debate because there's something for everybody. Whether you love acting or speaking about things that you're passionate about and want to improve your public speaking skills, or learning about current political events to compete in fast-paced, evidence-based debates, there's something for such a wide range of interests that you'll be able to find an event that suits you. And there's so many wonderful opportunities, such as going to Colorado States or NSDA Nationals, and Miss Redlin will help you every single step of the way. This team is such a wonderful community, and we'd be so lucky to have anybody join us next year. Thanks.
Hi, scholars. Dr. Deserino here with 2 announcements. In the fall 2021, I'm teaching 2 concurrent enrollment classes that give you college credit and, in the case of the first course, civics credit. I'm teaching American political systems, and it gives you both college credit and high school civics credit. And it is a course that looks at the development of the Constitution, Declaration of Independence, and the Bill of Rights. The second course I'm teaching that gives you both college credit and elective credit is American History to 1876, or as it's also called, the Civil War era in American history, which looks at the impact of the American Civil War, gives a little history about the start of the war and the war itself, but it looks largely at the impact of the war on American history today. With that said, I hope you'll join me for those courses in the fall of 2021.
Hi everyone, my name is Miss Marcello, and together with Dr. Kirtley, we've created a Math 4 class for you called Mathematics with a Social Justice Lens. What is this class? In this class, our students will strengthen their mathematical understanding while being involved with civil discourse. We have 4 goals for teaching mathematics using social justice. Some of the topics we'll cover in this class will be wealth distribution, climate change, U.S. income inequality, fair living wages, drug testing, prison population, postal code and SAT scores, Paralympics, access to healthy food, and gerrymandering and voting inequalities. We look forward to having you join our class as we continue our work towards a more equitable country.
Hello, I'm Dr. Carmen Kirtley, and I teach advanced placement statistics. I'd very much like you to join us next year as you make your choice of courses. Let me tell you a little bit about advanced placement statistics. What is our class all about? Well, we explore data, we model distributions of data, we describe relationships using graphs, we design samples and experiments, we calculate probabilities, we use confidence intervals, and we test statistical claims. So who should be in our class? Well, all students who want to challenge themselves, all students who want to try for college credit, and all students who will be going to college whether you are majoring in STEM or not in STEM. Is AP Statistics difficult? Well, not really. Our class is for so many people. Perhaps you are one of those people. I look forward to welcoming you into AP Statistics next year. Thank you.
Now that you have all those great options for classes for next year, it's time to start choosing your classes next week. Make sure you use the link sent to you in Schoology from Miss Emily Rivera. Everything you need to know and do is contained in this link. First, make sure you schedule your one-on-one appointment with your counselor using their Calendly appointment app found in this table. You must set up an appointment to be able to choose your classes for next year. Second, prepare for your one-on-one meeting. Complete your pre-meeting survey in ICAP. You can also use the credit check doc to make sure you are taking the correct courses to keep you on time for graduation. Third, look over the course catalog to help you choose your classes. You can access this through the bit.ly doc or from South's website under Students. Each course that is offered at South is listed here, with short descriptions of each course to help you decide which ones are right for you. You should have a good idea of what classes you want to take before you go to your one-on-one with your counselor. Fill out the course request form. You can see that the course request form has all classes that you could take listed on it to help make your course selections as easy as possible. Last, your most important step is to attend your one-on-one meeting with your counselor. If you can't attend on your assigned day, make sure you email your counselor. If you don't attend your meeting, your counselor will end up picking classes for you that you may not want. If you have any questions, counselors will have drop-in days on Google Meets during seminar and on Tuesdays and Thursdays throughout the month of March. The Meet code is COS-HELP. Now, back to desk.
So Ravens, please be sure to choose the best classes that will help pave your way to success. And now on to another segment of Black History Month with my boy Jerry.
Hey Ravens! To end off Black History Month, I want to talk to you guys about someone who's really important to me as a guitar player. Sister Rosetta Tharpe, or the mother of rock and roll.
You know it did, didn't it? Oh, yes, how it rained. I said it rained.
You've probably heard about someone like Chuck Berry, who is credited with being the father of rock and roll. However, he, among many others, got a good amount of their influence from Sister Rosetta Tharpe and her amazing guitar playing and unique sound.
Rain for the nights to make my gum not fit me right. When I get to heaven, gonna put on my robe.
Her mix of both gospel and blues helped inspire people like Bob Dylan and Aretha Franklin, but her influence goes farther than that. Her unique high-gain sound helped push rock and roll further into what it is today. Not only was her high-gain sound unique, she helped push both rock and roll and gospel into the mainstream, and left a huge mark on both music history and Black history. well as being an amazing guitarist, she also had an absolutely beautiful voice. And although her legacy may not be known by many, she helped pioneer music for generations to come.
Well, I hope you guys were able to learn a little something about Sister Rosetta Tharpe and everyone else covered this last month. Now, let's go back to desk.
Now that we have our new branding logos, South Deca students are making an online store and they need your opinion on what to sell. Go to the survey sent in Schoology by Miss Melina Hotzik. And speaking of new logos, let's take a look and see how they turned out. Those are some mean looking birds. I like it. Now on to sports. And y'all thought you can get rid of me? Think again. And now on to Georgia with a swim and dive update.
South's diving team had their first 2 competitions over the past 2 weeks, one on February 12th and one on February 19th. South finished 3rd both times, just behind East and Northfield, but ahead of TJ, George, and North.
The standout senior was Josie Graves, who won both meets, defeating all other divers. In the first meet, Josie had the top dive score of 484.95, which was 16 points ahead of the next best diver from East.
At the second meet, Josie beat the same East diver by 53 points, scoring an amazing 499.95. Here's Samantha Sancroft with more information on how the diving season is going.
Hi, I'm Sam. I'm a sophomore and I do diving. I think our team is doing incredibly well. I mean, we've had a lot of newbies and it's been difficult changing practice times because of swim teams and changing locations and having to deal with all the logistics, but our coach is really incredible. She's helped us all progress immensely, and because we have so many newbies, it's amazing to see how they're progressing, and I love watching everyone do so well in this season.
Other standouts on the diving team are
freshman Cassie Kellen, who took 9th place at the first DPS meet, and junior Hannah Rosso, who took 13th. Sophomore Samantha Sankoff placed 12th at the second meet for South.
I am really excited to see how our team has expanded. I mean, last year it was just me and my friend Sarah, and she didn't join us this year, but I was so excited to see how many new people had joined us, and they've progressed insanely well. I am just astounded at how fast they've progressed, at how many dives they've gotten. It's just incredible.
Our Raven swimmers won their first meet over Northfield last week. We have 3 swimmers that have been dominating their 3 events most of this season, and they are
Abigail Slater has the best times on the team for the 50 free and the 100 back. Summer Banaszewski is top in the 100 free, 100 fly, 100 breast, and the 200 individual medley. Teresa Buran looks poised to make it to states this year in the 200 free, 200 IM, and the 500 free. Showing excellent improvements so far this season are Brooklyn Hutchins, Caitlin Richmond, and Lily Sturhan.
Good luck to the Raven swim team, who competes next Tuesday at North at 4 o'clock.
And now on to Clayton with wrestling.
Last week, the wrestling team had a rematch against Montbello and TJ and beat them both by a score of 54-12. The team also wrestled against West for the first time this season and beat them with a score of 42-30. The night started with the return of freshman Brooks Vitale. After a week-long hiatus, he took a 9-1 lead into the second period before ending his match with a pin. Sophomore Fadigi Ettore picked up where Brooks left off. After giving up an early takedown, Fadigi escaped to his feet and took over the match from there, in what was his best wrestled match of the season so far. He upped the score to 7-1 before cradling his opponent late in the second period. Senior Max Daniels was next and made 5 pins in a row for the Ravens. He started off the match taking down his opponent with a cross pick right to his back. Another takedown and 5 more back points later, content with his 12-1 lead, Max finished his opponent with bar arm finish. Max added another first period pin against TJ to bring his record up to 9-4.
I'm Max Daniels, I'm a senior, and I'm wrestling. To be back wrestling, it feels good, it feels healthy, but it's still COVID-19, so it's not the same, but it is what it is. State States is going to be really hard this year because they're only taking the top 2 from every regional, and usually it's top 4. So it's going to be really tough, but we're pretty fast and we're working hard in practice, so yeah.
Next in line was senior Justin Thoreen, who made it 3 wins in a row when he hit a high singleton inside trip and took his opponent straight to his back for another pin, this time in the first period. Senior Nehemiah Chavez wrestled up a weight class again and made it 4 for 4 with another pin for the Ravens. Just like the last time he wrestled Montbello, he had to defend a headlock attempt before pinning his opponent, this time with a cradle in the first period. Junior Quaid Hunt also continued his impressive season with a win against West. He took his opponent down with the textbook high C before pinning him with a reverse half Nelson in the first period. That victory, along with his 2 forfeits against Montbello and TJ, bring his record to 11-2 for the season. After these matchups, the team's season record now stands at 12 wins and only 2 losses. Wish the team luck at their match tonight against 4 schools at North. Now back to Jackson at the desk.
Great job wrestling. I hope y'all fight your way up to the top. And now here is a cool information session about the Special Olympics fundraiser. It's that time of the year again, ladies and gentlemen, for South to defend our title as coolest school 2 years in the running. Special Olympics is hosting their annual Polar Plunge Roulette and 5K fundraiser. The Denver event is right next door at Wash Park on Sunday, March 7th in the morning. The event will follow all Denver public health orders such as health screening, masks, and social distancing. Our students benefit from participating in Special Olympics events, including all of our unified sports. If you can't participate, you can still support by donating to our team and supporting a wonderful organization that provides tons of fantastic opportunities for students at South and throughout Colorado. Both students and staff can participate or donate. Here is the link for our team's page to sign up or donate. www.classy.org/team/337709. Be sure to participate and or donate to help our Special Olympians. And now Season C is right around the corner. Here's Claudia with more.
Hey Ravens, here's some info on our upcoming Season C sports. Football is going to start on March 4th, and then on March 8th, boys soccer, volleyball, and gymnastics are all going to start. You can register online at South's website by going to the Athletics tab and then clicking General Information. your physical on your own, or you can do it through South's on-site health center. To schedule an appointment, you can call the number on the screen. Make sure to get registered for Season C sports so you can participate. Next week, we'll have more information on where to meet for tryouts. And that's all for me, so we're gonna head back to the desk.
If you want to sign up for Season C, be sure to sign up and have your physicals ready. And now, onto Club Corner.
Hi, I'm Alejandra. I'm a junior and I'm part of Triam. Triam is a music honor society that focuses on community outreach. This year we're thinking about partnering with middle schools and establishing one-on-one connections with the kids. Also, we're thinking about doing like workshops this summer or even this spring and really getting them excited about music again. We're still coming up with ideas and we'd love to hear yours. If you're interested, please email Mr. Dobbins or Ms. Agahi Patterson and we'd love to see you there.
Hello everybody, my name is Kyle Abram and I am a member of Student Senate. I am in charge of the virtual club fair this year, and to ensure that everybody has the opportunity to join clubs, we are using QR codes for people to join these clubs. So in the main hallways next to the two main stairwells, there are these large pieces of paper that have every club that you are able to join this year. All you have to do is take your phone out, open the camera app or any QR code reader, and scan the QR code on the sheets of paper. Once you've scanned the QR code, it'll bring you to a Google form where you can select the different clubs that you would like to hear more information from. When you select these clubs, that does not mean that you're joining it. You are simply just asking to receive more information from the club sponsor. So after that, you will hear your information and you can decide if you want to join the club. And I really recommend people join clubs this year so that you can meet more people around the school and be a part of this amazing South community. So thank you so much.
Hi, my name's Tony Blair and I'm a senior at South this year.
I'm Talia and I'm a junior.
Hi, I'm Jaden and I'm a senior, and we are the student leaders of Rising Scholars. The goal of Rising Scholars is to support students, specifically students of color, academically, socially, and emotionally.
In the past, we've done one-on-one tutoring sessions, larger tutoring sessions, and shadowing and AP and CE classes.
Right now we're working on new ways to continue our past work, and we're also focusing on finding ways to support students beyond the classroom.
We meet every Tuesdays on Google Meet at lunch, and the Google Meet code is Rising Scholars.
Also, feel free to follow our Instagram at dsouthrisingscholars.
We hope to see some of you at our next meeting.
Did you guys know that next spring we're gonna have a trip to Greece and Italy? What? Our first destination is Rome, where we will be visiting the Vatican City and the Colosseum. Then next we will head to Florence and we'll go to shops on the Ponte Vecchio. Then we'll head over to Athens, see some temples, Parthenon, and Acropolis. Then we'll head to Delphi and Meteora and see some amphitheaters, and of course, experience and taste some amazing food. Come with your parents to the virtual meeting to go over all the specifics. To get the link for the virtual meeting, your family must register. To register, use your phone to scan this QR code with your phone's camera, then add your parent/guardian's contact info. You can also use this link of bit.ly/36UKB2B to register. Be sure y'all register for the meeting of that amazing trip. Sounds like a lot of fun. And now that's gonna be it for me. And now we're gonna take y'all to a music video where a couple teachers will make a fool of themselves.